everyone, welcome PocketWatch here, and it's about time to continue the Cyber Slayer, so let's just go! We just finished the introduction to Dr. Profane's scalpel, basically. So yeah, Taolu just learns that Ruili is alive, as he stated, and probably we are going to see the little Gynoid Ruili, the new Ruili that we are currently assembling, so let's go and let's see.
彼女は肉体こそ滅んだが、その魂が器を変えただけのこと。人形のプログラムに作り変えてか。
Xi shakes his head with a refuse smile, like a teacher lamenting the ignorance of his student.
例えばだ。
Oh, we are about the bottle of water again. Okay. So we're going to see the explanation from the doctor perspective, what he thinks about this.
ある亀の中の水を5つの杯に汲み分けて、それから別の亀に集め直す。
It is the same water, but also it is not.
中の水は同じものなのか否か。
Yeah, you pointed out in the comments actually before that it is the same water, but it's also not the same because it got polluted. It has some changes, small changes, but it's still the same water, but slightly different, basically.
精神に対する助産と加算だ。果たしてプラスマイナスはゼロになるのか。レイスバーンの解明にはつながらない実験だが、こと魂の量子化という点では興味深い試みになる。
Xeton is much to come for the man who watches someone die right before eyes. The otherworldly confidence that show through his words only serves to bring Taolu Modus Rage closer to the breaking point.
君の妹の脳はありったけの内容を吸い出されて壊死した。だがその魂は失われたわけではない。分断され場所を変えて保存されている。これらを再結合させて元のコン類理を再生できるとしたら。
Yeah. Will you help me with my research? That's basically a question here.
できるのか。わからんよ。言っただろ。実験だと。結論はこれから出る。
Yeah, I still didn't have anyone who would like claim the parts of the soul. No one is like that crazy enough.
ただし、私の理論と技術を信じるのなら、君は私に感謝するだろう。妹の恩人としてね。
If you think about this, technically he's correct. Because the five guys, they could decide to just bring Ruili to someone entirely else, to some random black market doctor. And just basically turn her into those and just like basically effectively killing her and just she's gone. But he actually, yeah, sure, he helped killing Ruili, but also he made it in the way that she's able to be restored to her old back, so he can basically revive her as well. So technically he's correct. I don't like this, but we cannot like actually discredit that. He actually make it possible for Ruili to come back in some form. He's not sure because that was experiment, but he gives opportunity. On the other hand, as I said, I'm not sure if how Ruili will react, if she will be like completely like made whole again. But so far she's doing good after 2 parts, right? Taolu has heard the legends of the mad scientist Xeida. Transfer the human mind to a vessel other than the brain. That is final objective.
この実験、クライアントたちには無許可でしたことだ。
Oh wait. Transfers mind to the vessel other than the brain. Oh, I thought like the giant Ruili, the small Ruili, she have like actual human brain, but it's like empty, like some like destroyed brain basically. And it's going to be filled with like Ruili soul. But seems like she's like entirely artificial then. Oh, so if they managed, oh wow. Okay, that's also changes stuff. So if Kong actually manages to get all the parts of Ruili into the tiny one, then she's basically going to be like immortal forever. That's going to be like the peak of immortality that this guy seeked. Because she will be like in the body without like human brain. And she will be unable to die from like natural causes. Huh. No need for like surgeries, no need for like maintenance of your like cybernetic parts of like of your human brain to keep it like in peak condition. You just leave. Huh.
彼らとしてはレイプされる少女の精神を転写できる技師だけが必要だった。
Yeah.
私の思惑など興味すらなかっただろう。
Yeah, they could took care like basically to anyone.
とはいえ、相手はチンワンパンの幹部たちだ。あんな連中からサンプルを回収して回るなど。
Yeah, just as I said, no one been that crazy. So he had no one to bring the samples back.
それができるスタッフを雇う富もつてもない。見ての通り貧乏暮らしでね。そこで私は自発的な協力者が現れるのを待つことにした。
Oh, you bastard. So he sold the bracelet intentionally so Taolu will find him. Wow, what a play.
君の生存は私なりの情報網で掴んでいた。まさか1年もまた。
Wave of dizziness washed over Taolu. Anger, confusion, hope. So fleeting as to be absurd. How much is true? How sane is the man Xi really? He's insane. He's not sane.
俺に貴様の倉庫になれと。
Pretty much, yes. On the other hand, you are doing this to save your sister. So yeah. And a win-win situation, but I still don't know if she wants to get back. Like, as I said, like, if you take into consideration what was the last thing she remembered before being torn apart, like what they did to her, she might be like in the small body, trapped forever with the broken mind. This is going to be like living hell.
君は妹の仇討ちをする腹だったようだが、事態はそこまで捨てたものではない。いや、むしろ輪をかけて嘆くべきかな。今の彼女たちの境遇を考えれば、5等分された君の妹はこうしている今も慰み者になり続けている。
Yeah. I wonder if... Okay, that's another thing. I wonder if like each individual piece will remember what happened to this piece as well. Like, this is going to like add even more weight if this is going to be true. Like, if we get really back, she will remember what happened to her just before she died or before she got splitted, and then like she will get memory from each individual part themselves. Like, she will know that her torment never ended, really. This is so messed up.
一つ白馬の騎士にでもなって彼女たちを救い出してみてはどうかね。
貴様。
Tao lacks the knowledge to change the viability of the old scientific hypothesis. Indeed, the depth of Xigi expertise and the infamy it has brought him filled Taolu with not only loathing but away. Moreover, Taolu is far too weak to dismiss the doctor's words as the illusioner of a madman. If it will deny really death, he is willing to believe any fantasy, and his desire has made him vulnerable. Realizing that he is being drawn into the web of Xi words, Taolu can do naught but reveal him with fury in his voice.
貴様は人の命を魂を何だと思ってる。
さて、何と思うべきなのか。
Profane Scalpel shrugs, easily brushing aside Taolu's anger.
その問いの答えを追い求めて、私は一生涯を費やしてきた。
Syndicates the cluttered room with the lazy wave of his arm, a smile of self-mockery on his lips.
さて、返事を聞かせてくれないか。君を待った甲斐があったのかどうか。私の準備は万端整っている。
My preparation is complete, so he prepared the little Ruili already. The Wodao's grip clenched in Tao Luo rage, weakened. Knuckles gives off the faint groan. With this sword, he is prepared to cut all them down. The profane scalpel is not his only enemy. Haojun, who betrayed him, the officers who raped Ruili, every last one of them will fall to his blade. Of course, as long as he intends to kill all of them, the order matters little.
いいだろう。
Okay. With the low growl, Tao Luo returns his Wodao to its sheath.
貴様の言う通り。まずは崩壊の奴らから先に狩る。
And then I will take you down at the end, huh? Like, knowing personality of like crazy doctors, crazy scientists like that, Xi, yeah, the scalpel, will be happy before his death. He will be like, oh, you managed to actually like save, like bring Ruili back. My theory works, and then he dies, and he will be happy. I think that's how this will end for him. His like the research will end with this, but also he will die saying that, yeah, that worked. After he has slaughtered the officers and recovered the gynoids, the veracity of Xi words will be made clear. It will be too late to decide Dr. Fate then. The society assassin Tao Luo has hunted countless men. His instinct tells him that this old scientist will not run or hide. Xi claims were not made to buy time. He truly intends to resurrect Ruili, or is a madman who believes that he can. Just as he did tonight, he can easily find the doctor again. Even if he spares him for now, Xi will not get away.
決まりだな。
Xi claps his hands once in celebration, satisfied grin on his face. With a smile like this, no doubt even the most anxious patient would be happy to go under his knife. Perhaps False Demon wore a similar expression when he made his bargain. Probably.
君に預けるものがある。
Okay. There she is.
こいつは
この日のために用意しておいた特別なガイノイドだ。
Okay.
連れて行け。
Special gynoid. Gynoids. These days, you see these sex toys whenever you look around the city at night. Yeah. She really looks like Ruili. Do you have the same, like, flower hair here? It makes Taulu's skin crawl to imagine what people do with them. Yep, we saw few already, and the worst was so far the one we last retrieved. The one who enjoyed tortures.
これ自身に歩かせてもよし、邪魔ならトランクにでも詰めて持ち歩けばよかろう。そう思って幼年型にした。
Okay. Because it's like easy to transport it. Okay, makes sense.
こいつをどうしろと。
さっきの例え話で言うところの
Okay.
新しい亀だよ。
The mechanical girl must have been left lying here for some time. When she activates and sits, a thin layer of dust falls from her hair. Okay, yeah, so she's been here a while.
この人形のメモリには特製のユーティリティがインストールして、
Okay.
水を組み替え混ぜ合わすコンパクテン車と再結合のプログラム。
Ooh, okay. So it's not like you can make any gynoid without brain and like some cybernetics and just put the souls inside. It needs like very specific programming. Okay, makes sense, I guess, because this is the experiment and the new idea that he came up with.
私が講師たちに送ったガイノイドからメモリの内容物を吸い出し、回収した他のデータと結合させる。君はこの人形のメモリに5体のガイノイドのコンパクを片っ端から転写していけばいい。5体分が揃った時、君の妹はこの人形の中に復活する。
I'm still afraid about her state of mind at the end.
彼女は生体脳から人工脳へと 100% の移行を果たす
Yep, pretty much.
最初の人類になるだろう。
Pretty much, but I'm still afraid. First, the like brain and mental state issue, and the second is like body rejection issue, I would say. Like imagine like you go to sleep, then you wake up and your body is like entirely different and you have to like live like that forever. Like you can like get like shock out of this. You just wake up and you're someone else. You can remember who you are, how you looked, how you've been, and then you just like touch yourself and you feel like artificial skin and everything, and your body is like entirely different. And you remember what happens to you before. This is like so messed up. Like, don't. Oh my god, I know I'm repeating myself all over again, but I just smell the terrible stuff that can happen here. Something in the key words fills Taolu with a vague sense of fear.
ルイリーが元通りになったかどうか、どうやって確かめる？
After all, the quantity and quality of human souls cannot be measured by any means. After being torn apart and then stitched back together, how can he say for certain that Ruili will come out whole?
それこそがこの実験の焦点だ。
Yeah, you are the one who knows her the best, so you will be able to basically tell if this is the Ruili or not. And that will tell him if the experiment worked. Wow.
器を変えたコンルイリーの魂が果たしてコンルイリーその人とただ一人の肉親である君にしか判断ができまい。
Yep.
だからこそ君を選んだのだ。すべてが終わったら、ぜひとも君の主観を聞かせてほしい。この人形の中にいる魂が本当に君の知る妹かどうか。
Even the profane scalpel himself does not possess the answer. Indeed, it was the pursuit of this very secret that led to his downfall. Having gotten out of bed, the girl doll affixes Taoluo with her blank stare. I wonder if she's like already programmed to follow Taoluo, like in general. Does she know like what's happening? She appears to have recognized him as her owner, but shows no other behavior. Oh, okay, so he already installed in her the behavior that Taolu is like owner, basically. Okay. She really is an empty bottle, just like she said. It looks like she has nothing installed but the most basic motor drivers.
報告を待っているよ、コンタオロ。
Ignoring C proffered hand, Taoluo casts his unnaturally cold gaze about the room.
ここの設備なら手足を義手にするくらいは わけもないんだろうな。
Yes?
無論だ。10分もあれば事足りる。
Okay.
そいつは何よりだ。
Oh! Wow, he at least cut his hand off. Okay, I see. Okay. Wow, Taoluo. He deserved that, though, so yeah. Before he finished picking his sword, has cleared its sheath. Xei feels a sudden loss of balance, as though the floor has tilted to the side. Unable to gain his footing, he topples over. His arms, frail to purchase, tearing down the shelves filled with books. Oh, he cut off his legs! Oh! The floor, where he lands, is slick with blood, blood gushing from the stump of his right leg. Okay. Here, Xi finally realizes that his leg has been chopped off at the knee. The pain heals at the same time.
あまり気の抜けんうちに処置をしろ。この程度で死なれてはつまらん。
Wow, okay. Watching coldly as Xi holds and thrashes in agony, Taoluo flicks the blood from his sword and returns to its sheath. Holy shit.
意に介さんやつがなかなかどうして。我が身の痛みには達者に嘆くじゃないか。
Okay, we do not mess with Taoluo. You do not mess with Ruili, yeah, pretty much. Wow. Is this guy still alive? Did he die or not? We only had the backstory for now, but... So we don't know if he managed to make the prosthetic or anything in time. I mean, he had to stop bleeding first, right? And it will not take 10 minutes, as he said, so... He might die here, actually. This is hardly enough to satisfy Taoluo, of course, but he has decided to exercise restraint tonight. The next time they meet, Xi will not go off so easy. Thus resolved, he exits through the collapsed door without a backward glance. Okay. Though now alone, lacks the routineness to deal with the situation. After a scan of the surroundings, she leaves Xi in his pool of blood and shuffles after the man she now recognizes as her owner. Okay. I wonder if the doctor is still alive. I really wonder.
これが見つかったジャンのガイノイドの首。
Oh, they're going to discover what's happening to the memory. They're going to check the memory data and there will be not there. Oh, I wonder if like they will... I mean, this is the new concept of like merging together souls, so they will not figure this out exactly, but they may figure out that for some reason Taoluo is either destroying the memory or he's somehow like transferring it to something else. Okay, I wonder how this will go. Anyway, that will be it. That was very interesting backstory for meeting Taoluo and like the little Ruili, like how she actually became. What's the backstory with the scalpel? A scalpel still alive? I don't know. He might be actually dead. He might bleed to death. So yeah, anyway, thank you for being with me for this episode. Leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, become a member if you would like to support me, and I will see you all in the next episode of Cyber Slayer. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.